His heart is ashes. His hope is more vile than the earth. His hope is more vile than earth, and his life is less value than clay. For as much as he knew not his maker, and him that inspired into him an active soul, and breathed in a living spirit. You don't know Yahweh Shem Yahushua. These idols ain't gave you no active soul or breathed into you no living spirit. The Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he done that. You know, so it's just like the scripture describe it as counterfeit things, man. But they counted our life a pastime and our time here a market for gain. For, say they, we must be getting every way, though it be by evil means. For this man that of earthly matter maketh brittle vessels and graven images, nor of himself to offend above all others. It says, and all the enemies of thy people that hold them in subjection are most foolish, and are more miserable than very babes. For they counted all the idols of the heathen to be gods, which neither have the use of eyes to see, nor noses to draw breath, nor ears to hear, nor fingers of hands to handle. And as for their feet, they are slow to go. All right, so these idols have nothing, and they have no spirit in them. They can't see, breathe, hear, handle things with fingers. They don't have a sense of touch. And as for their feet, they are slow to go. When you ever seen an idol get up and move? We know the Most High creates, everything on the earth runs through the Most High. But just even the idol, when you ever seen it move? Like that picture of Caesar Borgia, have you ever seen it blink? Or smile, or do anything that would show that there's a living spirit within it? No. That's why the scripture's mocking them idols, man. Continuing on, for man made them, and he that borrowed his own spirit fashioned them. But no man can make a God like unto himself. So he that borrowed his own spirit fashioned it. So of course the idol ain't got no spirit in it, because the spirit that you got is borrowed. The Most High put that spirit within you. So how you, who didn't create your own spirit, is gonna put the spirit, a living spirit in a dumb dead thing, man. For being mortal, he worketh a dead thing with wicked hands. For he himself is better than the things which he worshiped. Whereas he lived once, but they never. You better than the damn idol. At least you got a spirit within you. You live once, but they never lived. There's no spirit in them. So the idol that you sitting, you whether it be 2/3 or the other nations, that idol that you sitting and doing some wicked prayer or some wicked worship session or whatever you want to call it, you better than the damn idol. You can get up and walk. He can't. You can breathe. You could, have a sense of touch, sense of smell. If you hungry, you can go get you some food. The idol just sit there. It can't do nothing. But you worshiping it, though. Which shows how bugged out you people are, man. It says, it's verse 18, Wisdom of Solomon, 15 and 18. They worshipped those beasts also that are most hateful, for being compared together, some are worse than others. Neither are they beautiful, so much as to be desired in respect of beasts, but they went without the praise of the Most High and his blessings. All right. So all your idols is nothing, man. It's just a whole bunch of bullshit, man. You can't, it don't do nothing. It don't move, it don't breathe, it don't do nothing. What are you worshiping? What are you getting from it? When you worship Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, if you're an Israelite, Negro, Latino, Native, or Seminole Indian, because you nations, you don't have a God. But you feel the Lord. You see what the Lord does. If you really walking in the Spirit. Even just through the prophecy, man. Everything is coming to pass that the scriptures say. That we learn, starting with the apostles and elders, the great millstone, on down, teaching us. Yeah, that shit coming to pass, man. What did your idol say about the end times? Nothing. Like they call Muhammad, the prophet, a prophet. But ain't no damn prophecies unless I'm mistaken. What's the prophecies? How you a prophet with no prophecies? But Psalms 115:4, their idols are silver and gold, the work of men's hands. They have mouths, but they speak not. Eyes have they, but they see not. Because it's just a made up idol, man. So you can fashion a mouth. Going back to the clay dough, as a child, you fashion a mouth. And the eyes, you put eyes on it. But it doesn't talk. Or it can't see. It says they have ears, but they hear not. Noses have they, but they smell not. It's just there. It's just the work of men's hands, as the scripture, says. It says they have hands, but they handle not. Feet have they, but they walk not. Neither speak they through their throat. You don't hear an idol speak. They don't get up and walk. Like if you got a statue of an idol, I ain't even gonna say the name, but that fat idol, if you know what I'm talking about, the fat one, when you ever seen him get up and like move and exercise, man? Why you got a fat guy, man? It's just crazy, man. These things mean nothing, all right? Verse 8, they that make them are like unto them. So is everyone that trusteth in him. Dumb and dead. You just dumb. And you spiritually dead. You stupid. He's worshiping a tree, man. Like if I take off a piece of tree bark and throw it on the table and say this is a god, you wouldn't worship it. But if somebody fashioned some wood to look cool, you'll worship that. It's still wood. It's the same thing. But Wisdom of Solomon 14:8. But that which is made with hands is cursed, as well it as he that made it. He because he made it, and it because being corruptible, it was called God. All right, so you cursed if you create them idols or worship them idols. All right. Especially you Israelites out there, man. Scripture say the Most High is a jealous God. For the ungodly and his ungodliness are both alike hateful unto the Most High. For that which is made shall be punished together with him that made it. The Most High gonna come see about that. All you people creating idols and worshiping these idols, that's gonna be required of you sooner than later. All right. It says, therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation, because in the creature of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua they are become an abomination and stumbling blocks to the souls of men and a snare to the feet of the unwise. And that's 2/3 of the nation of Israel. It's just a snare unto you to worship them wicked idols, man. The idols of the heathen. And Jake been doing this ever since back in the wilderness. Joining themselves unto the heathen and worshiping the idols of the heathen.